Hi, my name is Zach. I'm a business owner and I also work at a law firm. I've been attending Hope City since 2017. A little bit about my background. I'm from a little town called Subang Jaya. And growing up, I was aware that we weren't as well off as my neighbors. I remember there would be calls from the banks, perhaps just asking for payments that I had to pick up, and just loads of other signs that we were struggling a lot with money as a family. Naturally, the topic of money became a huge part of my life. It went to all the decisions that I started to make after high school, like which school was I going to go to, what am I going to study, and which career would be the most lucrative for me. So I took it upon myself to do more and work harder and hustle to find more ways to get what I wanted. I hustled throughout my uni days and I took up extra jobs even as a student. I would skip classes and lectures just to work. This all continued even after I graduated university. I started my own business with a partner, and as a business owner, most of the decisions I made in the business became about how could we get more, how to get more runway, how to increase revenue, and also how to increase my monthly income. And eventually, and perhaps unknowingly, I had found myself in a place that I had more. I definitely started to make more than what I needed on a daily basis, but somehow that insatiable desire for more money was not quenched. By this time, I was struggling with my sleep. I had trouble and difficulty breathing, and I realized that the other areas of my life weren't doing so well. I wasn't happy with my health, with my relationships, and I started to wonder, is this all there is to life? And if so, I didn't think that life was worth living anymore, because all I was doing was struggling and striving for an endless and unattainable goal. It was sometime last year in June, the Idolatry series came about. And that Sunday, it was on the topic of the giver and the gift. Through that sermon, God revealed to me that perhaps I was so obsessed about making more money that I became enslaved by this thing that was supposed to be a gift. I became aware that I was not truly living, but I was slaving away for this idol. This money that I thought could give me what I didn't have as a boy, which was security, peace, acceptance, and also freedom from anxiety. As a boy, I vowed to myself that I never wanted my family to go through that again. But the more I chased after money, the less peace I felt, and the more anxious I became. What stood out to me that day was that God is actually the true giver of life, and that truly was the missing piece in my life. And it wasn't that having more money was wrong, but I was actually placing all my hopes and all my trust on money. That if you put your trust in something so fleeting, naturally, there was never gonna be peace. In Psalms 4 verse 8, it says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." Through that revelation, I somehow managed to let go of all the things I held on to so dearly for so long that I thought gave me security. From that day, my desire for abundance and wealth had changed, because in God I found a peace that surpasses what I understood about having peace. I had found hope, freedom, and a purpose for living again. And it wasn't an overnight change, but the daily decisions I made after that became less about making more money and more about how I could live a life that follows after Jesus, because that is when I can find true peace. I could finally let go and let God lead me into the places that He wants to lead me.